Google search crack your free CAT marks. Click on the first link. You can attempt 3 latest mocks in the actual exam interface. After completing the test, you get detailed solutions, analysis, and percentile along with your scorecard to gauge your All India performance. Click on the solutions to get video solutions from our expert faculty.
Hi friends, welcome to Krako's video series. So today I'll be taking the quant free sectional live. I've not taken any of these questions before, and let's see how I do live. I'm a bit nervous because there are no retakes, nothing in this. So let's get started. So there are 23 questions, 40 minutes. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So I have a rough sheet with me, which is similar to what you'd get in CAT, and I'll be using the on-screen calculator. So let's go. Okay. What is the maximum value of the function? Only intersect equal to 0 at exactly x equal to 2. So it will be like this. And then there is 5 minus x. So you will find the minimum value of this max of this. So we have 5 minus x, 5 minus x, x is equal to, this is going to be negative. X equal to 5, this is going to be 0. So this over here, and x is equal to, this is 4, this is 5. Okay. So sorry. So this is 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, this is 5. So we have to find out something where it is, we have to find a minimum of the fun. So minimum will basically occur when these two intersect. So that's where we need to find, because that would be somewhere. This would be over here, over here, over here. Again, below this it will be a 4. So only when these two intersect would you have actually the minimum value. So these two equal, that should give me the right answer. Minus 2, minus 1 x again, minus x. So x is equal to plus minus b, so plus 1 plus minus square root of b square, that is 1 minus 4 ac. So plus 4 divided by 2. So this is 1. This would be on the positive side, because on the negative side you would have the max would be x, 5 minus x would be the higher one. So on the positive side, so this will be 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. So this, when is the maximum, what is the minimum value? What minimum value is at this value? When this would be 5 minus this, so 5 minus 1 minus root half minus 5 root by 2. So 4 and a half, this is 10, so this is 9 minus root 5 by 2. Root 5 is how much? Root 5 will be 2 point something something. So this would be 6 point something something divided by 2. So it would be 3.78, and 3.87 is also good. Thank you. This would be how much? This would be 2 point root 5 would be how much? Root 5 would be spending way too much time on this. So root 5 would be 2.1, the whole square would be 4.41. 2.2, this whole square would be 4.84. 2.3 would be slightly higher. So this would be 2.2 something. So 2.2 would be 1.6 minus 2.2. So 4.5 minus 1.1. No, sorry. So sorry. 2.2 something, so 6 point, oh, it should be 3 point, why did I make a mistake again? Sorry, this would not be, this would be, yeah, 1 plus 2 is 5. So minus 5 minus 2 is 9 minus 6. I will go to the next because I'm spending way too much time on this. The average age of a team of 30 players increases by 1 year when a new player Roger enters the team. So you had 30 players. So suppose the average was say X. So the sum of the players was 30. Then it became 31. So 30x. And after Roger joined, so that's, let's say, Roger is RG. Once this joined, the sum divided by 31 would be x plus 1. So if I do the 30x plus RG is equal to 31x plus 31. So RG would be equal to x plus 31. And then you had on this average, Raphael also joined, and again this increased by 1. So 30x plus, or rather I'll take it as 31 times x plus 31 plus Raphael would be equal to 32 times x plus 2. So this would be equal to how much? This is 31x plus 31 plus RF will be equal to 32x plus 64. So RF is how much? RF will be equal to x plus, so this is 64, this is 33. So this is, guys, x plus 33, this guy is x plus 31. Okay, so the difference, what is the difference between this in years? 2 years. So the answer to this is 2. So the next, in a certain B school, the ratio of male students to female students is 2:3. Okay. Those so we have a 4-way split between male, female, and this. So that is marketing operations. So this is male, this is female, this is marketing to finance to operations. Okay, so this the female students is 2 to 3. So let's say this is so you have to find ratio throughout. So let's say this is 200 and this is 300. There are a total of 500 people. Okay, so this is my starting base. That is divided by 9. 300 by 9 is not easy, so I would multiply this by 6. So suppose this is 600, this is 900, and this is 1500. Now dividing by 9 is easy, so 2 is to, so divide by 9 would be, this would be 200, this would be 300, and this would be 400. So then I get 900, and marketing to person students pursuing operations, the ratio of male to female is 1:4. So this is 1:4, this is 100. Among those marketing to those pursuing finance is 2:3. So this is anyway 500. So this would be 200 and this is 300. Find the ratio of marketing students, male marketing students to female finance students. It is 2:3. So the answer is option B, 2:3. I need to be careful of time. I'm wasting a lot of time. How many distinct roots does the equation have? So if we consider we'll have to only consider the positive roots of that equation. We'll go to the next question. Find the number of positive real roots of the following equation. X squared minus 2x modulus of minus x the whole square, that's essentially x squared. x square minus 2. So this will be essentially x square minus 2x modulus of x minus 35. So I'll just say that a is equal to, let a be equal to modulus of x, therefore a square minus 2a minus 35 is equal to 0. 7 and 5, a square minus 7 plus 7a minus 5a plus 5a minus 35 is equal to 0. A into a minus 7 plus 5 into 7. So a can be minus 5 or 7. But since a is modulus of x, a has to be equal to 7. So how many positive real roots of this equation are there? So essentially this is x can be plus 7 or minus 7. Right, then you'd have irrespective of what is the value of so there are two positive real roots. This is this how many positive real roots are there? 1. So that is this plus 7. Okay, and next one, 7 next. F of x is a polynomial function of this f of 13 is just like f of okay. So f of x is a polynomial function. This is of the form where x is not equal to 0 when f of 13 is this, find f of 13. So, so you can say f of 1 is how much? F of 1 into f of 1 by 1. So again is equal to 1 is f of 1 plus f of 1. So f of 1 the whole square is equal to 2f of 1, which means that f of 1 is equal to 1 or is equal to 2. Similarly, I can say that f of 1 is equal to 2. 13 is equal to this much. What would be the general form of this f of x into f of 1 minus 1 by x plus 1. So if I say this is of the form f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x, what is f of 1 by x? F of 1 by x will be equal to again 1 by x plus x. So then f of x into f of 1 by x will be equal to multiplication of x plus 1 x plus x. So this is equal to x squared plus 1 by x whole square. No. This is not the right f of a plus f of b is equal to minus f of ab is equal to 0. Let me go to the next question. This seems on a harder side. For the given figure, AB is the diameter of the circle. What is the value of sine CAB? Given that TCA is equal to, okay, where is T? And PT is the tangent. Okay, TCA is equal to 75 degrees. So that CAB is equal to this is exterior. So sorry, CBA will be equal to 75 degrees, and PT is the tangent. So this is 75. This is 90. So that would mean that this is 15. So 75. So we want T. We want what is the sign of CAB. So this is 90. This is 15. So CAB is 15. So we need sine 15. So sine cos 15 is equal to 0.96. So and cos 75 is equal to 0.25. So we need essentially what is sine 15. So what would be sine 15? Sine that's I'm not good at trigonometry. Sine 15 is equal to sine 15 square plus sine square 15 is equal to 1 minus 0.96 the whole square minus 0.96 6 6 36 54 57 54 81 86 6 1 12 9 0.9216 this 9 4 8 7 cos cos 75 is 0.25. Oh, sorry, this is sine square. So sine would be the square root of this. Sine would be how much? Sine square is this much. So sine would be, I think around sine 90 minus sine 90 minus x is equal to how much? Sine 90 minus x is equal to cos of x. No. Sine 0.25 the whole square would be 0.0625, right? So this would be around 0.5 the whole square would be 0.25. So this would not be more than 0.5. This would be around 0.25 because then it was close to the answer that we got, which is 0.0784. Mark that out. Chord of certain length obtains an angle of 90 degrees on the circumference. The chord of the same length obtains an angle of 120 degrees. Certain length obtains 90 degrees on the circumference, so it's a diameter. And the chord of the same length in circle C2 subtends an angle of 120 degrees at its center. Okay. What is the ratio of the area? Okay, so this is the diameter. So this is say 2r, and it in another circle, say it subtends 60 degrees. So essentially, in the second circle, the same length 2r. So this is, let's say, this is of say this is r1. The length of this one is r1, which is the diameter of the circle 2r1, and this one subtends 120 degrees. So this is r1, and this is r1. This is 60. This is 90. This is 30, and this is r2. So what is the relationship between r1 and r2? r1 by r2 is equal to sine 60, right? Sine 60 is r1 by r2. Yeah. Same circle, subtends, yeah. So this is sine 60, which is root 3 by 2. So what is the ratio of the areas of C1 to C2? That is ratio R1 square by R2 square. So that is 3 by 4. So that is option A. In rectangle ABCD, P is a point inside the rectangle such a DP is 5 units. Okay. DP is equal to root 3 by 2, 3 root 2 units. PC is 3 units. Find the length of P. Okay. See, this is point, so this is 5, this is 3 root 2, this is point P. Find the length of PC is 3 units. Okay, this is 3 units, but we have to find out PB. Interesting. Easy way of doing this. This will be C is 3 units. So this would be so we have 2. So some easy way to do this, but I don't know the way. A solid is formed by placing a cone of base radius. which is 5 centimeters here. So this is 10 centimeters over here, and then you have the cone resting on it, which is at the height 6 centimeters. So this is 6 centimeters, and this is 7 centimeters. You have to find the overall height as such. So basically, if you find this height, then you have the answer. So you find out this. This is 3. This is 5. So this is 4, right? So this is 3. This is 5. This is 4. So you have 7 plus 4 plus 5. So that is 11 plus 5. So it is 16. What is the maximum radius of a sphere that can be inserted into a prism with an equilateral triangle as base? Okay. With the sides and length and height of the prism 18 centimeters. So side length is this, and essentially we have to make sure that the radius does not exceed 10 centimeters. If it does not exceed 10 centimeters, then the largest circle that can be fit into this triangle is this. So this is how much? This is side length is 18. This is in center. So what is the formula for in center? So that would be RS is equal to the half RS, no, RH by 2. Yeah, that is the area. So that would be no centimeters. So it would 3 by 4 is 3 by 4 e square. This is the area, and that is semi-inch circle in radius into semi-perimeter, right? So this would be R into 9 into 3 is equal to root 3 by 4 a square. So I'm checking. This is not sure of the formula. So this is how much this would be. This is 9. This is R. Okay, and this would be half. So this would be 30 degrees. So our sine 30 is R by tan 30 is R by 9. So R is equal to 9 by root 3, that is 3 root 3. So this in radius will be equal to 3 root 3. This is 30 degrees. Yeah, 3 root 3. So 3 root 3 is the in radius. So that is 3 root 3 would be 3 into 1.732, right? So this is less, yeah, it will be less than 10 centimeters. So this is 3 root 3. So answer. We are asked the radius only, right? What is the maximum radius? Yeah. What is the maximum possible area of the triangle whose two sides are 12 and 16? Okay. Sides are 12 and 16. See, your angle area is equal to half AB sine C, right? That is the area of a triangle. So you're given A is 12 and B is 16, and sine C, the max value sine can take is essentially 90 degrees. So this would be half into 12 into 16 into sine C, which would be 90 degrees, which is 1. So this is 6 into this 96. Okay. So a pillar has been wrapped around a climber plant. Find the shortest possible length of the climber plant. So you wrap it around. So how many? So there are one loop, two loops as such. But essentially, if you open it up, so it goes around twice. If it goes around only once, then this would be 4 times, and height would be 6. But since it goes around twice, so this is essentially like a triangle, which length is 8, and this is 6. So this has to be 10. The shortest line is 10 meters. Find the value of this. Okay. Sheet. So we have find the value of this. So let us equal to square root of 33 plus 2 33 plus this. So s square is how much? This is 33 plus 2 times. This is s only. So this is s inside the square. So s square minus 2s minus 33 is equal to 0. 33, 11 into 3, but that doesn't give me this. So, no. Positive, this is 1 plus root 34. So that is option. What is the value of this? Okay. 529 is a perfect square. So 529 is how much square? It is 25. 25 is 625. This is 23 square. Right? 23, this is 69. Yeah. So this is 23 plus square root of 192. 192 is 14 square, right? No. What is that? Is 16, 14 fours are 56 plus 14, so that is 196. So this is very close to 196, but not 96 times. So 4 times 48, that is so slightly close to 4 times 48. So this would be 16 times 3. 4, if I take this as 4 times 2. No, this is 16 times 3, right? So this is 4 times 3. The square root of this would be 4 times 3. So that is 16 times 16 3. No, no, no. No, no. 4, 4, sorry, 8 times 3. So that would be 64 times 64 times 3. So this is 8 root 3 plus 144 root 2. So that is 12 root 2. This is 216 is how much? 216 is 6 cube, right? No. So that is 36 into 6. Yes. So this is plus 6 root 6. 6.6. So we take the square root of this. Okay. So this is some root 3. So this is some a root 2 plus b root 3 of this form. Okay, fine. Okay, too much time. So go to the next one. How many integral values of x such that satisfy the inequality? Let's take an easy question. It's 5 the whole square is equal to 2x minus 7. So x square minus 10x plus 25 equal to 2x minus 7. X square minus 12x plus 32 is equal to 0. 8 into 4. So x square minus 8x minus 4x plus 32 minus x is equal to 4 or x is equal to 8, right? So these are both positive values. So, but x cannot be 4 because you have x minus 5 over there. So x has to be 8 as such. 3 and 16 minus 7. Yeah, only how many integral values? Only one value. Okay. In a particular base system, find the value of base 10. So we have up to 7. Let's consider 8 or 9. So if you have an 8, so you have 1, 2, 7, 7 and 456. In 8, this is 13, 13 would be 5. Yeah, this is base 8. So this is 15, 12, 13, 13 again 5. This is 7. Yeah, so this is base 8. See, and how many straight lines can be drawn with 15 points on a plane of which 7 are collinear? So you have straight lines. Okay, so you have 15C2. Lines. So essentially, all the ones which are collinear will be the same lines as that. So if you pick 7C2, so minus 7C2 plus 1, which is essentially the same line. So any of those, if you pick any of those 2 points, it's the same line as such. 15C2 is 15 into 14 divided by 2, so that is 105. So that is 105 minus 7C2, so 7 into 6. So minus 21 plus 1, so that is 85. Okay, 7 minutes left. An airline takes a loan of X dollars from a bank on the 1st of January. It promises to pay $100 at the end of the year forever from that. So it's a perpetuity. So X is equal to 100 by 1.1 plus 100 by 1.1 the whole square till infinity. Okay, so this is 100 divided by 1.1. So A is 1 by 1.1 and 1 minus 1 upon 1.1. Okay, so this is equal to how much? This is equal to 100 into 1.1 so this is 1 divided by 1.1 minus 1, so this is 0.1. So that is $10,000. Quick. I need to go quicker. I don't have enough time to do the rest. If S is equal to this, then S is equal to how much? So that is 3 into 4, 4 into 5, 5 into 6. So S can be written as 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 5, so on till 420 is how much? 1 upon 21 into 20, right? So that is minus 1 upon 21. So this is 1 by 3 minus 1 upon 21. So this is equal to how much? So 7 times 21, so 6 by 21. So this is 2 and 7. 2, 7. Oh, that is option. Okay. If Amrita takes 4 less minutes than Bala to cook for 20 people cooking together, they can cook for 50 people in 12 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes less than Bala to cook for 20 people. Okay. So A and B together, how much A and B together, the efficiency is 50 people in 12 minutes. So if A takes this let me try one. In a race of X meters, AB beats by 20 meters, B beats C by 10 meters, and A beats C by 25 meters. So SA by SB is equal to X by X minus 20. SB by SC is equal to X upon X minus 10, and SA by SC is equal to X upon X minus 25. So you'll find out all this. So if I multiply these two together, I get this is equal to X square upon X minus 10 into X minus 20. So this cancels. So X into X minus 20 into X minus 10 is equal to X into X minus 25. So this is equal to X square minus 30X plus 200 is equal to X square minus 25X. X square cancels. So 5X is equal to 200. X is equal to 40 meters. Boy, I don't have time. I don't have time. 2 women and 4 men can complete a piece of work in 2 days, while 3 men and 19 men. Yes. Shit. Oh, shoot. 2 women plus 4 men can complete a piece of work in 2 days. So that is this. How many days? So we have, so let's say 100 units of work. So this is, they can together do 50 units on a day, while 3 men plus 19 women can complete the same piece of work in 1 day. So they do 100. So if I solve this, how much will I get? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 76 women plus 12 men is equal to 400 minus this is 6 women plus minus 12 men is equal to minus 150. So 70 women is equal to how much? This is equal to 250. So 1 is equal to 25 by 7. So, and we have that how many days can 1 boy and 1 woman complete a piece of work? That is 3 times as time consuming. So we need 300 units. If so, we have 1 woman plus somebody who is one and a half woman essentially. So 1.5 women, 1.5 women, and you have 300 units. So that is so this number of days would be equal to 300 divided by 1.5 times 25 by 7. So this would be 200. This is 8. 1, so 56 days. 56 days. Come on, 1 minute. Let me see which one can I do. This one can I do. I found the answer, but this was when both of them are equal. This is minus x square. What is the minimum value? So find out. No, actually, when they are equal, what did I find? I found that okay, when this happens, the maximum value is actually this is 444. Above this, you have the this take on and so max rate. So it will be 4 essentially. Why did I even like calculate all of that? It will always be 4. Okay, how many distinct roots does this have? I don't have time to do that. Did I have any time left? This not this. I can't do this. Which one can I do in this time? Okay. So okay, guys. So not very happy with my score of 47. Made quite a few mistakes, and I felt my attempt rate was very, very low as such. like doing it through Maruthi's ID, so his name will come as that, so that's okay. So I'll just mention firstly the questions I got wrong. Firstly, I had knew about the prism, that the radius of the prism, there are two conditions on it. One is that it should fit inside the triangle, and the other condition was that it should fit, the diameter should be less than the height of the triangle. So I saw 3 root 3 is less than 10, but it should not be 3 root 3, which it should be twice the height. So not radius, but you should consider diameter should be less than the height of the prism. The diameter is more than the height of the prism, because the diameter is 2 times 6 root 3. 6 root 3 is more than 10. So in that case, directly you get that the maximum sphere that you can actually fit is 5 centimeters. So there I made a mistake. I knew this condition existed, but I compared the wrong things. I should have compared not 3 root 3 with 10, but 2 times 3 root 3 with 10. So that is the first mistake I made. The second mistake was here in this inequality. In my, I think time pressure had begun to show, where I had here I just solved for equality, and I showed when they are, when those two values are equal, and those two values are equal at x equal to I think 7 or so. So I think, where is that question? Where did that go? Where is that question? Yeah, no, not this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. Okay, where did that go? Okay, maybe where did I had solved, this is log, right? Yeah, so log I at the top, I remember it was. So mostly what I think I did wrong in this particular, this is I spent a crazy amount of time at the start of this on the first question, which really I should not have. The minute I actually drew that graph, from that first graph itself I should have known, yeah, this is the question. So I got x is equal to 4 or x is equal to 8. But essentially at this point of time, you get when those two values are equal. We have to find the number of values that satisfy that inequality. Then you have to say that, okay, where is that inequality less than this? So you get x minus 5 the whole square is less than 2x minus 7. So essentially you will get values where this is essentially less than x minus 5, yeah, the less than equality, and again then you will have to consider x minus 5 the whole square is greater than, because at this point of time we cancelled a negative sign, right? So x minus 5 the whole square would be greater than 2x minus this, so x minus 12, x minus 32 is greater than 0, and that would actually be there for everything which is greater than 8 so essentially greater than 8 up to 100 would satisfy, so that would be 92. So that is where I essentially got wrong. I solved for equality instead of, I didn't read the question properly and I solved for equality. There are many questions that I outright couldn't solve. That is partly because I spent so much time on this question, which is just unnecessary. When I drew that graph itself, I should have known that here, even when you have intersection here, right, you have to consider the max, and the max value has to be over here, which is clearly above this point. So the max value will be 4 in all cases like this. So the answer should have, I should have directly gotten it in as 4 very, very quickly.